about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Voilà, encore le correcteur temporel. En plus, c'est exactement le même carré.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Citoyen Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge Diploma Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is, what happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Whatever. Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
This whole crazy world you've created, it's totally mental. There's all these stupid rules and everybody's acting all weird. My dad's turned into this creepy snoop. Mom's completely pathetic. And Jennifer's kind of scary. And Biff, it's like he's a zombie or something. And it's all basically your fault.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Oh, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean, dispersal, I don't know, but it was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
No, I mean, yes. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
No, this is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social condition.
Yeah, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand. But I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Neyse be.
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full. It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors. I think. The whole town is under surveillance.
Bir venter bir sakin. Nasıl reklam olsun etti?
Wow, that is cool. The sound, it's kind of lulling. Right, wait, what was I doing? You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. Memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
You never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was going to give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein. How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife was all the scientific news I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure. Something about that clock looks familiar. Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
Wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Pas grand chose en fait. Une photo.
Look, Doc, I mean, citizen.
No. Focus out, not on me. Use the objects in the room as points of reflection. I wish to observe your thought processes.
Remember this?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931. Yes, I remember the incident back when crime went unchecked in Hill Valley.
I'm the one who rescued him, and I did it with the help of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
The rocket-powered drill. Never worked. Failed and misguided contraption with a tendency to explode. Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Kamera nereye böyle? Ekranı gitti.
Check this out, Doc. It's all your notes about the flux capacitor, your greatest invention.
That can't be my notebook. The handwriting is far too sloppy.
They don't need it.
Niye?
Maybe the song will remind you of something. Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time?
Yes, it does. It reminds me of my band, rock and roll.
Fade back in time. Faudrait ça. Ça, là-dessus.
It's better if I keep this on me at all times. I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full. So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. Look it up.
You know better, right, Emmett?
I'm wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931, the day I single-handedly captured Kit Tan, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Ok, bon, ça a bugué. Tu vois, ça a bugué ou pas? Moi, ça avait fait ça aussi. Voilà, Martine.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you.
And you.
But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, what do you say you come from? Am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really
My
believe.
citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they're afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, sonny.
Doc,
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We've worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that, a story told by a madman. And I determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, then I'll be back with proof.
Ok.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Yeah.
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Phil, nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Il avait du baseball.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlies never use aluminum
On a
bats.
éliminé.
Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Here it is.
Vide.
Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just
Empty.
what?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh,
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
who could have done this to me?
Biff.
Who's been making trouble for you since, like, forever? Biff.
Biff. Ever since the Browns took an interest in him back in the 50s, he hasn't caused me a lick of trouble. Besides, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, he's as gentle as a kitten these days. Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we can do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 minutes?
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is, I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is. And I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Bon, pour le prouver, on va lui montrer l'avertissement. Hein. Les avertissements. Et puis l'avertissement.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh. You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad,
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
but it's your civic duty. Doesn't Citizen Brown always tell us
To keep our noses clean, and that's what I plan to do.
do it for your
Arthur.
father?
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where did you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Ok, bah on va essayer de trouver. On va voir celui-là, je pense. On va essayer de rappeler. Ce sera tête. Ah non, c'est le même. Je vois celui-là. Encore. Ah, c'est bon. Oh, c'est celui-là. Comment qu'on fait?
Hello?
Comment qu'on fait pour appuyer magnétoscope?
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff.
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten.
Huh?
I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore?
X11. You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine.
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and
It's
robbed.
always about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
9 minutes 300. J'y vais. LOL. Normalement, il arrive dans l'autre sens, mais...
Biff! Whoa, settle down there, fella. You beat up my dad.
No.
We have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin? Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Yeah, let's.
Mais la cassette secrète.
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
So you really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh, no. I never walk around with subversive material like that.
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later, and then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
En fait, là, je dois mettre le mode X+, enfin, mais en fait, il y avait déjà ça.
Cool.
Sur sa montre, on voyait, il y avait...
Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
X11. Retour.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
Biff, your watch.
Bah voilà, viens, après, qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse? X11. Ah, ok, après, c'est un nom, d'accord.
Biff? Okay, that's weird. Where's my dad's tape? Recycling bin?
Hmm.
What's wrong with you? Hang tight, Biff.
Je vais pas reconnaître. Bon, bah, du coup, on va aller voir dans la recyclage. Le recyclage. C'est bien ça. Et la danse des canards, mais c'est quoi ces conneries? Bon, ok, je vais te demander de la chercher. Je vais pas le faire. C'est
Listen
la
up,
danse des
Biff.
canards.
Could you, touch your toes?
Fais la danse des
Do
canards.
the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right. Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Ah, d'accord, il se
Hey, Mr.
hypnose
Tin. What's
et
up?
avec la montre, vu
Is that
qu'il est,
McFly kid bothering you?
il est hypnotisé, il a fait faire ça.
You can't go in there.
Hey!
Oh, bâtard.
Oh, holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Bon, on va sauter dedans, hein. Allez.
Got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? Oh. McFly.
McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no.
Je peux pas toucher à ces montres.
Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah,
Je peux
come
pas.
on, Biff, snap out of it.
Pas hypnotisé.
Isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Oh, c'est la plaque de la dernière.
Focus.
Enfin, non, c'est pas celle-là, mais elle ressemble. Le haut, là. C'est marrant, là, le haut. C'est celle-là, là. Ah, c'est trop bien.
Come on, Biff,
J'ai redit.
snap out of it. Ah. Oh dear, Mr. Wilson, you have
Oh,
been a
dear,
naughty
yes.
boy. Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions.
Donc, on se pète.
Never had much of a sense of humor.
Ah,
Einstein?
Doggy? What's going on?
Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You
non.
see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel. I should have known you'd be trouble someday. Your whole family.
Biff, are those your favorite cigars?
Cubans? Where am I?
Cannon, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow. Pinball parts?
Y a pas.
Look, girly mags.
Boobies.
Nichon.
Cannon,
Non, mais
listen to
il y
me.
avait des bouteilles d'alcool. Mais bon.
Babes. Booze.
Alcool, pas la salle qui est là-bas. Bonjour. Cigare.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Mommy?
Cannon, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tape so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly, especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough. We will not have this discussion here.
But
Go home and wait for me.
fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, he once told me if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Text kommt gebaut. Oh, tiens, qu'est-ce que
Great Scott. Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world.
Doc,
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on.
can we bring Einie along?
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
Mickey.
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time.
Attention.
What is it, Einie?
McFly.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Huh. Down, Biff. Stay.
Good.
All right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot. I hope I don't run out of rock.
Ah,
Sick 'em.
Ah oui.
Whoa!
Signal d'alarme.
Place your bets.
What the...
Let's get out of here, Einie. Ah, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old...
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Doc, my husband, is in a better place.
Your place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
And a good job.
No! No! Doc!
To be continued.
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Donc, merci d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. On se retrouve bientôt pour 2 nouvelles vidéos. Et donc on se retrouve surtout bientôt, très bientôt. Je ne sais pas quand, mais pour le prochain épisode qui va être sur qui va être sur Retour futur. C'est le 4e épisode, presque la fin, et qui va être double vision, donc très bientôt. Voilà. Merci déjà d'avoir regardé tout cet épisode quoi. Et on se retrouve bientôt pour la suite. Merci et salut.